for our program, one of the biggest kind of areas of focus for us is mental preparation, mental skills. And I think that's something just relative to like just play. You know, you talk about how do you help your players be confident, not only day to day, but on game day when the pressure is a little higher. If you look at the capabilities from like scouting and being able to have like our scout film on there, it's broken down, but then also like, hey, here's the keys and the reminders of like who we are, and let's keep it simple. Having the resources and the preparation and then putting in the physical reps, you combine those things, and that's where you build confidence from. You know, for some players, they're going to dive into it more, they're going to look at it more often, more frequently. So at base level, it's more efficient and it can all be in one place. There's only so much mental capacity that we have. Even those who operate at the most efficient, the highest level in any given moment, when you're fatigued, the first thing to go is your mental capacity, because everything's got to go there. If I, as an attacker, am under 1v1 pressure, if I don't have that confidence and ability, it doesn't matter if my teammates are wide open off ball. So things like that from an information perspective, as we introduce different defenses, different offensive looks, things of that nature, we have like our own playbook in there. So it's just key points from like a written perspective, like this is who we are, and that's what it looks like in this defense. It's huge for any of our first years and our transfers in the fall. The reality is there's only so much time in every practice, and we can't waste their time by going through every little piece every single day. So having that as a reference for the whole team to go back to is huge. It's important for them to recognize how far they've come. I can go back and I can pull a clip of them that I put in there in September of like look at this development. It's important for them to feel that like growth and pride really in what it is that they're doing. So being able to kind of have a living database of that is cool. It allows me to also track my own progress from, okay, are we like looking at the same thing? Are we stuck in the same ways? The reality is, as much as we as coaches always want to be super ahead of scouting reports, at the end of the day, like today is what matters. So if maybe there's a scouting report that you've gotten 90% of the way done, but they play a game on Thursday and maybe a player who's been out injured was back and you didn't really have that on your radar, or vice versa, you know, there's like changes that can come in. And in the past, right, if you're working off of like paper scouting reports, you either printed it all before you left, or you're scrambling to print it at the hotel or go to Office Depot, versus now, like you can make changes live in the moment. It's not a big deal. The players can access it. So it just kind of takes a little stress off, truthfully.